In an unprecedented case, Eastern Cape Judge President Selby Mbenenge is facing an intense misconduct investigation by the Judicial Conduct Tribunal, a process that could lead to his impeachment. The allegations, which have shocked the South African legal and political communities, involve claims of sexual harassment made by Andiswa Mengo, a judge's secretary who asserts that Mbenenge sent inappropriate messages and images to her. This marks the first time in South Africa's history that a sitting judge faces possible impeachment on charges related to sexual harassment. The public hearings began on Monday, as Mengo testified before the tribunal. She detailed a series of incidents that, according to her, began with inappropriate advances from Mbenenge. Among the accusations are claims that Mbenenge sent explicit photos and lewd messages to Mengo, despite her clear disinterest. One of the most troubling allegations involves an image of a male private part that Mengo says Mbenenge sent after she rejected his attempts to initiate intimate relations. The message, which Mengo claims was later deleted, left her in shock, and she responded with a single exclamation, "Gesso." According to Mengo, Mbenenge's reply was chilling. "Why put it this way? It looks delicious." Mengo also recounted that she was sent messages asking about her favorite position, which she stated she found both shocking and inappropriate. This, she claimed, was particularly unsettling considering Mbenenge's dual roles as a respected leader in the church and a family man. Mengo's testimony highlighted the power dynamics at play, with Mbenenge's elevated position in the judiciary and society making it difficult for her to resist or reject his advances without fear of professional repercussions. Please, subscribe, like and share. And here because I know you are out there. The tribunal, chaired by a panel of senior legal professionals, is expected to continue hearing evidence on Friday. Mbenenge's legal team has yet to present their side of the story, but Mbenenge himself has denied the allegations, asserting that their interactions were consensual. The case has sent shockwaves through the South African judicial system, as it is the first time a sitting judge has been accused of sexual harassment in such a high-profile manner. The political and legal ramifications of this case cannot be overstated. As a high-ranking judge, Mbenenge holds a position of great influence and power within the Eastern Cape judiciary. His actions, if proven true, could not only tarnish his reputation but also bring into question the integrity of the judicial system in South Africa. Legal experts and political commentators have weighed in on the potential fallout if Mbenenge is found guilty. Dr. Thandeka Mbata, a constitutional law expert, remarked, "The implications of this case are monumental. If Mbenenge is found guilty, it will send a clear message that no one, regardless of their position or power, is above the law. At the same time, it will also spark a larger conversation about the prevalence of sexual harassment in positions of power, particularly within the judiciary. Politically, the case could have far-reaching consequences. Mbenenge's position as a judge president places him at the forefront of legal and political discourse in the Eastern Cape. The possibility that he could be impeached has ignited debates about the judiciary's accountability, transparency, and the need for a more robust framework to address allegations of sexual harassment within the legal system. Political analysts have noted that this case may embolden other victims of sexual harassment, particularly within the legal profession, to come forward with their own experiences. The public's reaction to the case has been mixed, with some calling for Mbenenge's immediate suspension pending the outcome of the investigation, while others stress the importance of due process and the presumption of innocence until proven guilty. The case has also attracted the attention of prominent politicians. Some have expressed concern about the potential damage to the reputation of the South African judiciary, which has long been seen as a pillar of democracy and justice in the country. Others have emphasized that the case could serve as an opportunity to reassess the mechanisms in place for addressing sexual harassment allegations within the judiciary and other public institutions. The consequences of a guilty verdict for Judge Mbenenge would be severe, both for his personal career and for the judicial system as a whole. If he is found guilty of misconduct, Mbenenge could face immediate removal from his position as judge president, which would be a significant blow to his career and reputation. Beyond that, he could also face further legal consequences, including potential civil suits from Mengo and others who may have been affected by his behavior. Experts in the field of judicial ethics have pointed out that a conviction could also set a precedent for future cases involving allegations of sexual harassment within the judiciary. Dr. Sipho Ntuli, a legal scholar at the University of Pretoria, explained, "If Judge Mbenenge is found guilty, it will likely result in a broader reckoning for the judiciary. There may be increased scrutiny of judicial conduct, which could lead to more rigorous standards and policies to prevent such behavior in the future." Additionally, the case could spark reforms in the way the judiciary handles complaints of sexual harassment and misconduct. Some have called for an independent body to oversee complaints against judges, while others have suggested the establishment of clearer guidelines and a more transparent process for addressing such allegations. While the testimony against Mbenenge has been compelling, it is important to note that he has denied the allegations. Mbenenge's legal team has indicated that they will present evidence to counter Mengo's claims, asserting that their interactions were consensual. Mbenenge's defenders argue that the context of their communication was misunderstood, and they stress the importance of considering all evidence before jumping to conclusions. In the court of public opinion, however, Mbenenge's reputation has already taken a significant hit. Many in the legal community, including several anonymous judges who spoke with Trending News Plus, have expressed shock at the allegations, with some questioning how such a respected figure could engage in such behavior. "The allegations against Judge Mbenenge are deeply troubling," said one judge who wished to remain anonymous. "If true, they undermine the integrity of the entire judicial system." However, some legal observers have cautioned against rushing to judgment, reminding the public that every individual is entitled to a fair hearing and the presumption of innocence. "We must allow the process to unfold and ensure that both parties are given the opportunity to present their case," said legal analyst Themba Khumalo. The Mbenenge case is not an isolated incident. Sexual harassment has become a prominent issue in South African society, particularly in the workplace and in positions of authority. The #MeToo movement, which has gained momentum worldwide, has led to a greater awareness of the prevalence of sexual harassment in many industries, including the legal profession. Experts argue that this case could be a watershed moment for South Africa, signaling a shift towards greater accountability for individuals in positions of power. "This case could open the floodgates for other victims to speak out," said Dr. Mbata. "It's a critical moment in South Africa's ongoing struggle to address sexual harassment, and the outcome could have a profound impact on how such cases are handled in the future." As the investigation into Judge Selby Mbenenge continues, the stakes could not be higher. The outcome of this case will have significant implications for Mbenenge, the Eastern Cape judiciary, and the broader South African legal system. Whether Mbenenge is found guilty or not, the case has already forced a national conversation about sexual harassment, accountability, and the integrity of the judiciary. The continuing legal proceedings, and the eventual decision of the Judicial Conduct Tribunal, will undoubtedly be watched closely by legal experts, politicians, and the public alike, as the country grapples with the balance between justice, due process, and the pursuit of accountability in the face of serious allegations. We will keep you updated as the case unfolds.